Welcome to KC Grid Talk, episode number 47. Electric night tonight, the first ever KC Trivia night. As always, my name is Caleb. Alongside me here this weekend, like every week, I should say, Emery Lida, Alexander Searle. Boys, there's a different feeling in the air tonight. There's a different feeling, I think, in my college, I should say, town home tonight. This is going to be an electric one.
Listen, I got the right hat on. All right, we're winning the World Series this year. I'm winning trivia tonight. All right, I promise you that.
There
I
you
can't
go.
say I'm winning trivia, but I got my Ken Jennings hat on, so we're ready to go.
Well, it's a packed house tonight. It's not just the three of us. We have it's 7 of us playing this KC Trivia. As well, for some of you guys at home, we're going to send the code in the comments for you guys as well. Whoever wants to join and be a part of KC Trivia, I'm sure we'll have a little bit of a giveaway of one of the, I guess, guest contenders in the audience. If you guys do want to play, if you guys do end up winning, then we'll see to give something out to you guys. But why don't we start introducing our guests here tonight, fellas? It's a lot of them, but starting first, our very own Kart Chaser director, head of, I should say, creative, and I don't know. The name gets longer and longer as the week goes. Riley Can, welcome to the show. How are you doing, Riley? Good to have you on.
I'm doing great, man. It's cool to be with you boys on the front end instead of the back end this time.
Hey, there you go. Up next, former USF 2000 champ, the one and only Simon Sykes behind the scenes. He was with us last week. He's with us this week. Simon, KC Trivia, how are we feeling tonight?
Oh, just ready to take you down. I'm coming for Caleb, and I'm coming for everybody.
I think out of anybody watching, I've been in this sport the least time, so I'm definitely losing. A guy who's been in here for quite some time from across the pond. Warm welcome to our very own Henry Baudet. Henry, what time is it in the UK right now?
Past my bedtime, 11:30 at night, Caleb.
Hey,
so, yeah.
That shows dedication, one, and that shows that you're feeling good about KC Trivia tonight, doesn't it?
I am absolutely not feeling good about KC Trivia. You're going to see that it's all a myth, my knowledge. But we'll give it a go.
Hey, there you go. And a couple of returns. I would say his name is spelled incorrectly. Our very own Caleb Smock. Welcome back to the KC universe, Caleb. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm going to be rusty, but I don't know. We'll see how we do. I'm excited to see how I stack up with the guys.
Hey, there you go. And how about a guy for us as well coming back? He made his KC On Air debut not too long ago. He's over with the EKN guys, and I would say his colleague and David Cole is very, very smart about karting. We'll see if any of that has rubbed off on Mr. Nate Dean. How you doing tonight, Nate?
Good. Glad to be here.
Hey, how are you feeling about KC Trivia? I know DC is a very informed guy. Are you feeling like you can take some of that into the KC Trivia tonight?
Oh no, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, you guys have been covering the national scene a lot more than I have. I'm more of a regional guy, so we'll see how I stack up.
All right.
Very humble.
We're ready. Sadly, I'm just a guest tonight. Emery Lida, take it away. You're the one with the rules. You're the one with the game. So floor is all yours, my man.
All right, so it's everyone's favorite school game. Back in the elementary school days, the middle school days, we decided why not bring trivia to Kahoot. Now, if you're not aware of what Kahoot does, Kahoot has 4 option choices for each question, or most questions at least. You get somewhere between 15 to 30 seconds to answer the question. I set it at 20 seconds. All competing against one another. I sent the code in both live chats, both on YouTube and Facebook. So that code will get you into the game. For sake of making sure that our names are not going to get us taken off the airwaves tonight,
please.
I'm not putting the names up as of yet, and that way we reserve the right to moderate that. But the idea is everyone that wants to join can join. We have up to 25 slots in the game, 25 questions. It ranges anywhere from distance between a certain 2 tracks to points margins to drivers' first championships and a whole host of speed sports and SKUSA related trivia. So I made this with the expectation that hopefully no one on KC Crew goes 0 out of 25. If they do, I'm going to tell Xander to fire them for this weekend. But also, no one's going to go 25 of 25. I'm pretty confident about that as well. So gonna give it a couple minutes before I close out the introductions. As of now, it looks like we have about 12 that have joined the game right now. So, yeah.
Emery, question. So we delegated you to be the host because obviously you win. How much of this did you research, or was this all off the dome?
So there was about 11 or 12 that I would say I knew I was going to put in from the get-go. I will say part of what I researched was how to put in like extra answers. It's like for some of the questions that are like point standings related, like finishing runner-up, right? I've looked around the question to see who would be close in the championship. I would say if I took this quiz by myself, like no research or anything, I could probably get 18 or 19 of the 25 correct.
Whoa.
So
I'm worried.
There's 5 or 6 that I had to dig pretty deep for. But
I do not like my odds for tonight. I feel like everything's going to be based on like pre-2021, which is really when I started watching. So I think I'm in for a long night.
I want to preface this to the audience because I asked this in the green room. As far as I'm concerned, no one that you see on screen researched anything. We went into this blind because that's more fun. So again, if Emery wants to pull out a who finished runner-up in the 2015 Pro Tour, I lost. Right, like it's over, and he probably knows that answer right now. But let's see.
Preference by saying keep an eye on good old Nate because I'm sure he's got David Cole's binder, that 3-inch binder. Know what he's doing.
I was gonna say DC's not on the show because I think DC probably has enough data to come back and win all of this. But Nate has a really smart mind, confident he'll do well, but not quite DC on the hacks.
Nah.
All right, who do each of you guys? I want a prediction for who wins this.
I think Nate Dean.
Simon.
Nate Dean.
I'm gonna pick me, obviously.
Right. Ooh, I feel like Riley's a sleeper pick here. He's been in it. I should say Riley's a little bit of an unk here tonight.
The two on the right side are sleepers because Simon on the phone. Simon said, "I'm going to finish last," and I said, "There's no shot you're finishing last." You've honestly raced karts longer than any of us here. You and Riley, and then Emery.
I think Simon gets it on educated guesses.
We'll see. That was my strategy in college.
There you go. 8 degrees. We were talking about that earlier.
Hey, as long as you get it done. What are we looking like, Emery? What's the?
We've got, I believe, 13 entries at the moment. So I'm going to give it another minute.
Hey, we have 31 people in here. So if you're watching, you're not entered. I don't know what you're doing. All right, there's 12 spots left. All right.
At 7:45 p.m. I will be closing the room. So whoever wants to get in, you guys have about 2 minutes right now to get in.
Also, if you guys want to play on the web, you don't have to get the app. Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, Kahoot.it. On the web, you can play laptop, phone, whatever you want to do. And there's a Kahoot code as well for those of you guys who want to play. We're excited. I'm actually.
Hi, Mom. I know you're watching.
Hey, shout out to the parents. My parents aren't watching tonight, but that's okay. Hey, I'm ready. What do we at the 12-minute mark, Emery? You say we're good?
Once we get to 7:45 is when I'm going to throw this on the screen, lock the game, so no more crazy names can go in. You guys have been very good about that, I must say.
Playing, Emery? Who are the
at the moment
got in the game?
At the moment, we've got Aiden Rudolph, we've got Emily DeMaster, we've got Maxwell Macha out here.
There you go.
We got Tony on. Yeah, we got Tony. I think Tony could be a sleeper for this one actually.
Our Tony?
I think so. I believe so.
Okay.
Tony Baloney,
Big Cow Bush fan apparently. That Tony guy.
Oh, Kyle Bush.
Let's see.
Shout out Jimmy Johnson.
Let's see. There's another one, Carter. If you guys want direct representation on this, you can put in both your first and last name to make it a little easier on us. Because right now I'm just kind of going off of people I know. But I know Maxwell. I know Tony's in it. I know we've got, I think, 15 now, up to 4. Yeah, we're currently at 15 entries. So gonna give it 1 more minute, and then I will be locking it, and we'll get set to go. Turn on the good old music from Kahoot, because as Alex is saying in the green room, there's nothing better than the throwback music of Kahoot. Brings back so many memories.
I don't think I've played a Kahoot game in 10 years at least.
Probably since high school for sure.
I don't think I played one in high school. My high school was lame.
Until an hour ago, I'd never heard of Kahoots. I went to school in the 1990s.
You're going over the pond, mate.
No, we had blackboards with like white chalk, you know, and actual textbooks and pens that we had to write in.
How long ago was that, Henry?
So
After we beat them in a war.
I started elementary school in 1985, and I graduated from university in 2002.
I like this from Christian Marsh. This is a cool kid party, and hopefully we have more cool kids hopping on as well.
Has Christian joined? Is Christian here?
I don't know. He should.
Christian, get in the show, man.
He should.
If you're in the comments and not in the show, what are we doing? All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're at 46.
For it to be a real cool kids party, we need Christian Martian, and then I will lock it and go.
Hey, they like doing cool stuff right over at Stars.
Yeah.
So we'll see
I don't
how
think it's stuff.
I can't say it. Unfortunately, I cannot say that. But yes.
Oh, Christian, it's Kahoot.it on anything, your mobile device, your computer, and then just use the code in our screen. That's it. So we'll give it 30 seconds for Christian to get in. Let's see if he's tech savvy.
Here, I'll
come on, Christian. I got faith in you.
Here, I'll put it in.
Are you gonna give him the link too? We're just gonna
just go into
spoon feed it,
and then
there we go.
Put the code in. But we'll wait for Christian to hop in, and I think we'll get ready. I know, Simon, you were talking about the stream delay. Hopefully, the questions show up on their phone too. Emery, is that how it works?
Yeah, I can. Hold up. Let me go through settings. Yes, it'll show up on their phone no matter what. So there might be a slight delay between when you guys get the questions and when it's shown on screen.
How much time do we have as well?
20 seconds per question.
But remember how Kahoot is like, it's the faster you answer, the more points you get.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
Ooh. My idea behind this was I wanted to make it long enough that you're not instant reacting, but short enough that you can't go and Google it. So
these are those questions though where it's like you either know it or you don't, right? Like,
well,
if the question.
Everyone here a tip. Emery made the question, so speed may be better than accuracy.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting these right.
Listen, I don't know who finished second in MicroSwift in 2013. All right? Like, I don't know the answer to that.
I did not go that deep. I will say that much.
I really don't know what weekend the SKUSA Pro Tour in 2015 fell on, so we'll see. I know Emery probably does.
He was probably in it.
Hey, there you go.
It was.
Also, if you guys are at home and you're playing on your phone and somebody's next to you typing in the questions, I'm gonna be really upset.
All right, we got Christian in. We got Christian in.
All right, there we go.
Room is locked. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right. Time to start the Kahoot.
Aiden Pro Shifter, what a name.
Oh God, I'm scared. I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating.
My phone screen change said, "Get ready, loading."
Okay.
Question one.
Seats for his first. Oh, I know this. I know this one. Aiden, hopefully I'm right on this one.
I was at the first race.
Hopefully I'm right on this one.
Oh, I got the right one. I picked the wrong one.
I think.
Damn.
Oh no.
We're off to a bad start, boys. Damn.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
How did I get that? I was literally at the first race. Like
2017.
Yo, aren't you from Texas, bro?
Yeah,
No,
but
yeah,
I thought.
yeah.
Oh my, 2017.
So, permutation on this. The soft opening that was not to the public was in December of 2016. However, they officially opened in January.
Aiden.
So the first question, the actual answer wasn't one of the options.
It was.
The key was in the
open to the public, Henry. It's a difference between soft opening and like a official opening day. So
yeah, I think that Emery's skills of this is about the same as his skills at the March Madness bracket on Kart Chaser.
Hey, can we talk about Aiden getting this wrong? Because
that's crazy.
I only got it right because of Riley, and he got it wrong.
Yo, end it. Yo, I think my Wi-Fi is going out. My Wi-Fi is going out.
We got Alex in P1, Top Gun P2, Haley in P3. I assume that's Haley Donaldson. KC Fan 15 and 4th. I think Adam Brickley in 5th. So some people did get it right. Now, question number 2. This is something that actually came up on the show last week. So if you listen to KC Grid Talk, a little bit of a heads up on that one.
Oh, this was at DKC, but I don't know what year.
Easy, bro. It's easy.
Come on now.
Oh,
easy.
come
Come on
on.
now. This was in response to my joke to Emery.
I really hope.
This is a classic race. The tire buildup was like
No!
Wait,
It was
I got that. Oh my god.
2014.
Was it not
2014
2016?
dude, I was so
2014.
confident.
Riley, did
I
you
was
get that right?
confident in 2016.
Weren't they 2015?
It's
I thought it was
2014.
2015.
I thought it was 2015 too when I went back and did the research. But 2014 was the race. It was the
Spring Nationals.
third. Yeah, Spring Nationals in 2014.
What? No way. No, there's no way. I
Oh
was
god.
there.
Because PKR
The fact that I
PKRA
didn't move.
yeah, PKRA was Spring Nats in 2016.
Oh,
So-
see, only you know that. All
Yeah,
right.
PKRA was Spring Nats in 2016, and then Summer Nats was in Newcastle, and then that was when they still had Vegas as part of the Pro Tour.
This game's rigged.
Very.
Oh my god.
What year featured the first SKUSA Winter Nationals?
Oh god.
Dude, I actually like.
I don't know.
I like to think that I was here for this race.
I'm gonna pick the same answer three questions in a row.
It's 20. It's what? Oh my
Yes!
god.
So
On the board, baby.
on the previous question, I said 27, or I said that 2016 still had Vegas as part of the Pro Tour. 2017 was the first year in which the Pro Tour moved to having a Winter Nationals, a Spring Nationals, and a Summer Nationals. Six of you guys got that right. 2019 was a good guess because that was kind of on the later end. 2015, if you remember, and this is not part of the test, by the way.
Me too,
So-
Emily.
Yeah. So in 2015, David Malukas. So first off, David Malukas had a race against Brandon Lemke in Summer Nats that got overturned heading into Vegas, which changed the points calculus. And Louis Pagano became the first driver to win both Super Nats and the Pro Tour Championship in the same year in X30. And
This
at that
is
time,
it's an Emery flex off, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
why
no,
do you just know this?
You're speaking a different language to me here, pal.
I got you. Anyways, we finally have people with 2 answers. Henry's now up to the lead.
Henry.
Damn. What's crazy is I was right. I was at that race. I just thought it was 2015. My years
Oh,
are.
shout out to Riley though, biggest
The
mover.
more historic stuff is that
Oh,
Ag
you
Theater
know, guys will get it.
Championship in 2014. What are our
Excellent.
options? Luke Selikin, David Serra, Louis Pagano. Oh, you were just saying Louis Pagano.
Guys, it's David Malukas.
Oh, I think I
Good
got
one,
this wrong,
Turney.
actually.
Joe Turney.
I think it was Zach Holden.
Was it? I knew it.
Dang it!
I knew it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's Jake.
Oh, dude, I feel like Craig was such an easy answer. Like,
Mhm.
I said
Should've gone with
Pagano because he went with he said Pagano and it messed with my brain.
Yeah.
Pagano won in 2015. David Serra was, I want to say, inside the top 7 in the championship, and Luke Selikin was a real ball hours type of answer. That I think he finished like 25th in the championship, but I still wanted to include Luke Selikin.
Beast.
But yeah, no, Jay Craig won the championship in 2014. Former Super Nats winner, highly decorated, big Jay Craig guy. Henry
Oh, give me
maintains the
that.
lead.
Oh my
Simon
god.
to P2.
Dude, Henry's he's the sleeper.
Old head.
Whoever-
Old head.
Old head.
Hey.
That's me.
I did say in our KC crew chat that I thought Henry would be the favorite tonight. So off to a
Nate,
good
where
start
are
on
you?
that.
Way down there, bro.
This is Speed Sports considered
Recent question.
on the poll for X30.
Oh,
Oh,
this
oh,
season.
Oh no.
This one, I'm gonna be disappointed if some of you don't get it.
I know
wait,
this. I know
wait.
this.
No, I clicked the wrong.
How do you
Oh,
forget
I
about
the
this?
locals, baby.
How do you forget about this? One of the best performances in the modern era.
He's a goat.
It was said
He's
he
a
had that
goat.
dog in him after.
I fat fingered it. I fat fingered it.
There we go.
Oh my god.
We finally have a question where the majority of the people got it. So
There we go.
nice job, guys. Elio Meza, again, who could forget the pole run that he had in 2023? Finished on the podium that weekend, won in KA. Yeah, Meza, outstanding
Dog.
weekend for him. Absolute dog.
Let's go. Up
Henry
7
maintains
places.
the lead.
Up 7
Adam
places,
Brickley to
baby.
P3.
Let's
Whoever
go.
Top Gun is doing a nice job staying in contention, and we got Riley into the top 5.
I'm back, baby.
Guessing is a strategy has me in
Last
P2.
year's Pro X30 Championship wins the final race.
Oh,
Oh, Emery.
Oh no. Oh no.
Emery. Emery.
Oh, jeez.
Little hint on this one. Just remember.
No, you
that-
can't give
no
hints now.
hints.
No hints.
You can't say that afterwards.
All right.
No, this is a
I
competitive
just heard
environment.
I just heard Smock say you can't say that afterwards. What?
Ah,
Y'all did all right on it.
I just know
So-
Henry got it.
I was gonna say, just remember 2 things. One, with the way that the heat structure worked in SKUSA last year, having 2 heats in Pro Show, which is no longer for X30 this year. Because of the way that that worked out, you had half-point situations in the case of Hayden Jones finishing second, and Norberg had to win that race in the main event at Summer Nats. And so that kind of could have eliminated 32.5 or 42.5. So it was between 15, 18.5, getting 18.5. That was a difficult question. So kudos to the 5 people that got it.
You know, I think I
Let me
understand
guess,
the point
Henry was
system,
one of them.
And
Henry's being awful quiet.
Oh.
this is
We're
starting
getting smacked.
this is starting to become a little.
Casey's coverage, you know. You want to get a big deal of it.
last week.
I have a hunch here that Henry's cheating.
Henry said, I just watched Casey's coverage. I didn't realize we were at the 2014 tag championship, bud. I don't think we were there.
Craig, yeah.
I don't.
Craig was
I
an
don't think Caleb
educated
knew what
guess.
a go-kart was back then.
That was
didn't.
That was a yeah, you made a good job of it. I remember it was 18.5 points.
Yeah. All right.
Sure thing.
Hey, how about Christian March into the top 10?
Oh,
Oh,
Who was
Jesus.
a vice champion that year?
wow.
We were talking about this. We were talking about
Right,
this recently.
We were.
Well,
It's Malukas. It's Malukas.
Doesn't matter.
now that the question's over, I can tell you it's probably not Kirk.
Hey!
Simon, you would be surprised. Kirkwood actually finished third in that championship.
He
in
raced that year? I
2016.
thought he was already in cars.
Yeah, dude, I was as shocked as you were. But no, he was still in karts at that time and ran the whole championship. So
I would have put money that it was Jake Craig.
Because we were talking about this in Orlando, and Xander was telling us a story about
Was it not?
Ryan and
So is that
Jake's battle.
was it the 2017 one then that Craig finished second?
I think it was 17, yeah. No, because 16 was also Jarsakrak's first.
Was that with
I
Praga?
think it was that was his first year with Kart Sport in 2016 because he was on an OTK before then.
Mm-hmm.
So
I need to stop acting like I know this. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm.
all right,
Yeah.
Crowd is closer now. We got
I'm
Nate
thinking
back in
about
it.
There we go.
Oh, Henry got one wrong. We're in it, boys.
Over.
Still got a shot.
Yo, Adam Brickley knows ball, by the way. I just got to say.
Yeah,
And Wesley
That's
Gunler.
wild.
Yo, look
Yeah.
at Nate's on fire though. Shut
Y'all
up,
doubted
Nate.
me. Y'all doubted me.
I did doubt you.
No, we
honestly.
did not doubt
Why
you.
doubt
All right.
me?
I had a slow start. The doubt started creeping.
Question
Oh,
8.
true or false?
PSO has the most pro shifter made
Oh.
since 2021.
Including
Hey,
2021.
Great question. I'm calling Emery on this one.
I think he wants you to doubt yourself.
He wants you to pick true.
I don't know
It's
what
not
the
even
answer is,
true.
but I
Whoa,
know
what?
I answered faster than anybody else.
Hey, I
No.
knew it.
What?
It's magic. Largely because AJ Myers won 5 races in 2021 alone.
That's too easy for Emery to pick as a question.
Was that not Marin's first year in the States? was
Marin's
it
first
22?
year was
X30.
Marin's first year was in 2022, and he only won 3 races in Pro Tour. I say only won 3 races.
Emery, you're too damn smart for this, man.
I should have known, dude. I should when it was 2021. I'm like, magic is gonna be the answer to this.
We're the other 3 people that got this. Please don't let it be Henry and Nate.
I did not get it.
Henry got it.
Look at this boy on the leaderboard.
How about Riley? Hey, shout out Haley Donaldson.
This
Moving
Shout
up.
out Haley for real. Number 1 pledge.
KC crew knows ball.
Hey, there you go.
5 main events in 2021. Who won the 6th?
Oh,
Oh.
Musgrave for Mal Cowwick. I don't know.
I don't know either.
it's like I want to pick Kyle, but I don't remember what he was doing that year.
I really think it was Danny. No.
Oh my
James.
god.
Oh,
It's Jake
I
Fritz
can
at
just see the
Newcastle.
look on Henry's face. We're all losing. He's the only one in the top 5 to get it.
oh my goodness.
Henry, be honest with me. Did you know that one straight off the dome?
No, but process of elimination.
I'm impressed. That would have been one that I would not have gotten without research.
Sorry, I'm sad and anorak, and finally it's coming to fruition. I found my mantra in life for being an absolute karting sado.
Wait. My dad is playing.
Hey, there you go. Shout out, Dad.
Shout out Tim. Shout out Tim Can.
Shout out
My
to
dad.
him.
All right, Emery. 10 of 25.
This one y'all should get.
Was it fun? The closest. Oh, wasn't it? This was the battle in between Kramer's, Musgrave, and
I keep trying to click the
Wick and Gulick.
stream
there you go.
answer.
I actually remember this. There you go. There you go.
Dang it.
We're back, baby. We're back.
1 point. All the
We're
way
not
down to
back.
the last 2 laps.
I feel like you remember stuff on weekends where you like weren't there. I remember I was watching this in the parking lot before I went into church, and I remember Xander and Rob and DC and Emery. I think you were there, just like crunching the numbers down, trying to figure out who won the championship after the last lap.
Well, no, I wasn't there actually. So I had this is kind of a little bit of personal information on this. I was not at Summer Nats in 2023. However, I was watching the broadcast, and they were convinced that Musgrave had won the championship, but they missed Jakob making the pass with 3 laps to go. So that one always gets burned into my head because Musgrave finished 4th in the championship and it finished 7 points back. And the thing that I did with that answer choice is all 4 of them were second, third. Yeah, it was second, third, and 4th, and then I threw him I think it was 6 points off as like a random one. So 4 guys within 7 points of the championship probably will never happen again in Pro Tour, but we'll see. And that was a lot of fun. Henry did not get that one right. Nate Dean, though, up to 3rd. Caleb got it right, and I guess one other person did as well. So it's not impossible.
I'm struggling. This is bad.
Summer, are you serious, Emery?
This is a
Wait.
famous race.
I feel like
You know what?
it's never left, has
Did they
it?
have street races on the Pro Tour?
Oh yeah. Oh crap.
Guys,
Why did you say that? Oh, dude.
God.
Oh.
They really have street races.
Notorious amongst everyone in the Midwest is street race because we all talked about Modesto. We're like, oh, this is gonna be the greatest thing ever, and it turned out that everyone bottomed out their carts and the curbing they had out there.
Of course, Midwest Dad got that right. Of course, out of the 2 people, Midwest Dad gets that right.
Shout out Modesto, man.
Let's
That
talk.
was- Looks like
That's
a pretty cool
impressive.
track.
That's the one and only year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They tried it in 2014. Apparently, they were racing till like 2 a.m. Never came back after that.
Bang.
Jeez.
Newcastle has been so. In 2015 was the first year Newcastle was Summer Nats. That's been the location ever since. So right line of thinking there, Caleb, but 1 year off, unfortunately. So,
Sad.
oh my God.
Okay, this is not. This
We
just
kick him from
can't
the
be
game.
But don't forget, there were still things like magazines. Like in the UK, you had Karting magazine that came out every month, and I used to write for it. So I used to see the race reports and from where stuff was. You know,
Why did we let Henry play?
Yeah.
You guys just got to be better. This is a most recent one.
oh,
Are you serial? 1 second. No. Dang
Oh,
it.
I got that one. I got that one all day.
If this is wrong, then
myself.
if this is wrong, then I'm gonna go get my memory checked. Like 100%. I have some sort of problem going
It's
on.
almost like the most recent ones are more difficult.
What?
I did not get that one right.
Was it not Steven? Oh my God.
Miller started the final on the pole, but he qualified, I believe, 4th. Kai Hunter was 3rd, Joe Turney was 5th, Norberg was 2nd, because Norberg was fastest from the fast group.
This is some Mandela effect. All right, this is not real.
It is because Steven and Moya were in the same. Like, there's the clips of them going out in the heat. There's Steven starting on pole in the final. I knew it would happen because people know how well Steven did that weekend. But it was still Norberg that qualified off pole. So,
Well, who got it?
Dude,
Henry?
I need to
no,
get back.
no,
on
Henry.
I
Oh,
thought
but I
Hey,
lost
hey.
it.
I'm
only
actually wondering
reason I
why
got
I'm still
that.
in the leaderboard because I've gotten every question wrong.
Dude, I don't think I haven't gotten it right in like 10 questions.
Yeah.
This is bad.
What were you saying, Nate? What's the only reason you got
The
that?
only reason I got that is when I was making poll graphics for Supernats, I accidentally made Norberg because I didn't check the Moya group.
Hey, been there, done that.
Shout out Moya for the poll, though.
Real.
yeah.
Hey,
that
he's
was
making
impressive.
his return this weekend as well.
We get
That should be
Ruben Moya
interesting.
back in the U.S. this weekend.
Hey, Ruben Moya
Should be
on Grid
fun.
Talk Podcast.
Oh,
Okay.
I have
On
no
what?
idea what you said there. Phil.
What?
Ruben
what,
Moya on
Alex?
Grid Talk Podcast.
Alex.
Sorry, it's a tongue twister. All right,
No, it's not.
say that 3 times fast.
Good
Ruben
talk
Moya on Grid
podcast.
Talk Podcast. Ruben Moya on Grid Talk Podcast.
Yeah, see,
oh,
see,
oh, oh.
see. There we go. All right, next question. Let's go.
Was running.
Question 13 at the halfway point. Who won the inaugural Pro Tour Championship in KAC?
I know this. 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 Hard to forget.
It's a gimme.
Hard to forget.
It's
One of
gimme.
our own. Oh, sorry. I'm yelling.
Shout out Texas.
Hey, shout out.
Shout out Texas Tech. He went there. I don't know if he graduated.
Noted Texas Tech grab Pauly Massimino.
Bang.
Good job, gang. Austin Osborne. Another 4-way fight for the championship, actually. This one was between Osborne, Persing, Blake Hunt, and Nick Ramirez. I threw Pauly in there
Ramirez
because
was
he
good that year,
won.
too.
What's up?
Nick Ramirez was good that year too. I remember that.
Yeah, he actually finished 2nd. Persing won the championship provisionally, but got a pushback penalty in the scale line. And so that pushed him to 3rd in the championship. So Ramirez, yeah, came into the last race. I think Ramirez had the points lead after Utah. And then Osborne had a flat tire in the final. Blake was like mid-pack that weekend. Persing, again, had the bumper penalty, and Ramirez just wasn't quite good enough. So majority got that one.
Again, why do you know this?
I mean,
I was actually racing in that race, so I remember the championship situation pretty easily.
Agreed.
Caleb was in KA Senior in 2019. Is news to
Shout
me.
out Chuck.
Got Chuck up 3 places. Henry did not get that one either. Henry's KA knowledge is a little bit lacking, eh?
yeah. Oh, no, it's fair.
Put 2 of 6 questions in there. Maybe Caleb will get one right.
All right, pal.
I
I actually know this one.
That's because you cheated.
Yes, I did. Matter of fact, yes, I did. Shout out Emery for giving me this one yesterday. If I get this wrong, I'm gonna be really mad.
Emery, I hope you gave him the wrong answer.
I thought about it.
No, because we went through it. I think. Did I get it right?
I'm so happy right now that I remembered that.
Colorado, Nevada.
Oh, let's try.
Texas.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Hold on.
Oh,
No,
you
you
got
won't read it. You should be
That's
off
it.
the dome. Off the dome.
Nah.
Colorado, Nevada, Utah, Texas, Indiana, Ohio. What am I missing here, Emery?
Louisiana.
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 Yeah, I should know that one. Louisiana.
Florida.
Did you say Florida?
Arizona.
Arizona.
California.
California. There you
California. Those are the 10.
go. I thought I had it, but I forgot.
Close enough.
We move. Let's
Caleb
go.
over the top.
Give me that.
Yo, Nate is coming.
Nate
though.
is coming. Putting on
We're
the
gonna-
charge.
We're about to get
Pause.
a Nate versus Henry fight for the dome.
I had a I think
What's
I
the
missed
cost?
California. Must have missed California.
Oh, come on.
2022.
Is there an infinite? Where's that option?
Remember, he won none in 2023.
He won last year.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
confident in this.
Oh,
I'm not
well, this is a guess. It's a guess. It's a guess.
Maybe we should have studied, guys.
Hey!
Yes. Yes.
He
It's
won
always 7. It's always 7.
Henry got that one wrong.
Yep. I thought I had
Yeah.
8. I went for 8.
He won
There's still
5
hope
in
there.
I did too.
2020 or 2022 and won 2 in 2024. Do y'all remember the race that he did not win in 2022? Anyone that got it?
Newcastle.
No, that was USPKS. He didn't win Newcastle.
Oh, because that was Cicero that one, right?
It was
am I
Hayden that
thinking-
won.
Am I in the wrong year?
Oh, that was
Hayden won.
Was it- Was it Utah?
No,
Nope.
he won.
What was the
Where-
first? Louisiana? Was that Nola?
It was
year?
Enola. Yeah,
Hey.
it was round 1 in Enola. That was the one where he got into it with Carson Morgan.
Ah,
Right.
We got a new leader. Got
Oh,
Nate
Thank
up
him.
Down
51.
the leaderboard.
I doubted him for a second there.
Shout out KC for locking out the podium so far.
Hey,
though.
there you go.
Hey, bro, best of the rest, baby.
He start the main event. What? Last year's winner.
Last year's
net?
winner nets.
What was that? Orlando. Ooh. Not Paul. I don't think he was that far back either.
Oh no.
Why?
No.
Why?
Let's go. Let's go.
So
What's
he
sad
finished
is
the
I actually,
pre-final. What's up?
I went to go click circle and I clicked triangle because my screen went dark.
Dude, you with these
Ah.
excuses, Alex. I've heard enough.
No, my screen went dark and I went to go tap my
Brutal.
screen. I pressed triangle.
My screen went dark.
I'm blaming Alex because it's always 7, just wasn't right.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
He finished 6th in the pre-final, but got a 2-place penalty for the contact with Carrara and cutting the track. Because remember, they had the battle like into 7, 8, 9
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
chicane in Orlando.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the
Don't
arc
remember that.
reactor kind of fit. Arc reactor failed for Mateus, and then
Yeah, the quantum defibrillator
Centimeter.
as well.
Flux capacitor lining is just not.
I'm glad I got that right. Let's see the standings here. Let's see the standings. Where are we at?
got you.
Oh my
Caleb
goodness
defeated-
gracious! Oh
we
my
got
god!
Caleb Vieska on
They doubted me.
the
They
podium.
doubted me. All of you doubted me.
fans.
All of you doubted me. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves sitting at home. Here we go.
Oh my god.
First.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm between 2 years here. I really want to say
I think
I clicked the year that came to my mind before I saw the answers.
they made us study this, Alex. They made us study this like hard before we went to Supernats. I remember. Is this right? If this is right, I'm losing it. Dang it.
No, I said 2013.
Give me that.
I
Give me
did.
that. Give me
I did.
that.
2012.
I did too.
2012 and
13.
S2. 2013 is a good
See, now
guess.
you're
Now
getting
that-
into my era. Now you're back in my day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so 2013 was actually what I would have guessed originally, just off the top of my head. But yeah, 2012 and S2, he won again on OTK and Irving. He won with Irving. He won again 2017, 2018, 2019 on S1, and then obviously Masters this past year with the factory cards. So fun to talk about Billy Musgrave. Got 4 people that got it right, so that's good. Now we have
Yeah.
Simon back in the
Simon.
game. This
I
one's gonna
believe
come down
I
to the
was
wire. I
racing
think.
Yamaha Sportsman that year.
Hell yeah!
Shout out.
Shout out Yamaha. Shout out Yamaha.
We're getting close. Lorenzo Travis Nuno infamously had
Ooh,
his
I know this one. I know this one.
start going her to the win. I actually know this one too. Oh wait, no, I don't.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
What are you saying, dude?
That's
this,
not
this
a
is
knife.
this is elite ball knowledge here. I'm not gonna lie.
I think.
That's my boy.
I think. Oh wait.
This is elite. This is elite. This is elite ball knowledge.
I should have known. As soon as Riley started getting excited, I should have been like crosslink.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is elite ball knowledge.
Josh Carr, put it on the record. Josh Carr is that guy.
Josh, he might be one of the most underrated X30 senior guys. Like, that's elite ball knowledge.
All right, what's the story behind the knife?
He's
It's just a YouTube video because he's Australian.
yeah.
So they
It's,
always used to,
it's-
Australians hate it whenever
it's-
you do that.
That's a
yeah.
knife.
that's not a knife.
That's
That's
not
This
a
is a
knife.
knife.
Now that's a knife.
Oh, my
Yeah.
mom typed in the chat. That's my mom.
Hey, she's right. She's right. No more hints.
Yeah.
Shout out
Matter
Maureen.
of fact, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute Riley and kick him out.
It's some baloney, guys.
Riley, please. All right, Nate extended his lead now. This is looking,
Oh,
guys. We
I'm
need to
gonna-
pick this one up. We need a
Dude, the
KC
battle
victory on
for
this one.
Second right now is kind of heating up. Oop.
I'm just
Henry,
surprised.
man, what's happened?
It's all gone Pete Tong. I've had a year out, a position out. And
Tire pressure's
yeah.
too high, eh?
Oh yeah, it's all gone wrong. I've run out of iron brew is a problem.
All right, here we go.
I need a generational 6 questions here.
And Rudolph is making. Oh, see that deviant shifter. I know this. I know this. I know this. It's not loading.
It's not loading.
Bang.
Oh, no.
I think so.
I think I got this one wrong.
I think I got this one.
Keywords in SKUSA. Shout
Yeah,
out Christian,
no.
by the way.
Oh,
Give me that. Give me that.
Hey!
Come on.
Ah!
Let's go.
Shout out Kanban.
So
I was definitely thinking stars.
I pulled a little bit of a fast one. Although I still think Connor beats out Brent Cruz on this. But Brent's first shifter weekend got a
Yeah,
podium. I believe.
Connor did it most recently. He did it most
Yeah.
recently.
Justin, well,
And
in SKUSA,
here's
Just-
the thing with Jay. For people who said Jay Irwin like could throw you off, is like you forget he ran the Super Nats the year prior to when he podiumed at Orlando Pro
and
Tour.
he ran Pro Tour in 2023 too.
Yeah, exactly.
So he had ran spot races before. Yes, actually with Greg Bell. He subbed for Mal as a last minute deal in 2022 on the Formula K. And basically, I mean, that was also known for the weekend that Maureen wiped the field, but Connor had a really impressive weekend there. So 5 people got it. We'll see if Aiden can get a podium this weekend against a really stacked shifter field. I've got another question coming in a little bit on that, but
Home tracks.
home track advantage
Oh,
for sure.
no.
Oh, look at that.
wrong.
Look at that. Riley, they doubted us, Riley.
They
They
doubted us.
doubted
For
us.
real.
They doubted us.
I
I
direct the
still
show. This
doubt
is
you,
my show.
Caleb.
They doubted us.
Doubt remains.
Got on one booth. Gonna finish runner up in Vegas. Wait, what?
When? Vegas when?
2015. In 2015, yeah.
Oh no!
All right, now-
I answered too quick.
I think.
I don't know, man.
I'm just gonna.
Is it a manual competition? Well, car class can do that.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, Nate got that one. Damn it.
Henry, I'm right
Mace-
there with you.
Oh my
Mace
God.
Stronzi is like, in my opinion, had the best 3 to 4 year stretch in Vegas of anyone in X30. And it's been well documented that like no one's been able to win multiple years, or like 2 in a row for that matter in X30. But Mace Stronzi in 2015 almost got it. Ahead of Pagano. Pagano, of course, used that to win the championship, like we talked about earlier. Gabby Chavez won it, I think, in 2010. Nate, if you know that, or anyone else wants to chime in. And then, yeah, Nick Castro won it. Or no, Nick Castro won it 2010. Chavez won, I think, 2012. David Serra was the other option on that one. So,
Dude, I only knew that because I think I had
This
This is
like.
Oh,
not
no.
good. This is
Oh,
not
no.
good.
Yeah.
We cannot allow this. We cannot allow this.
EKN cannot reign supreme on this game.
This is not.
For sure.
This is not. We didn't have DC in this game for a reason, and then we invited Nate last second, and this is not going to end like this. I tell you what.
Restart
Maybe we-
coaching.
yeah, maybe we have for the next one, someone else create the questions. I go head to head with Nate.
Ooh, I like
Like
that.
it's going to be a competition.
Colin Lloyd,
Oh.
30. Which former City driver finished highest in round 1? I know this. I know
Two
this.
options on this one.
I know this. I know this. I know this.
I mean, there's 2 options. I hope you do.
Wait.
Riley, what do you mean? Wait,
I know I
homie?
got it wrong. I remember what happened now.
How do you forget? Harley's Motor
Oh,
blew up
oh,
that race.
What's up?
Yo, I'm back on the podium. This is a generational comeback.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
tanking.
Nate,
I'm
did you get that? Nate got it wrong. Nate got it wrong. Nate got it wrong.
Dude, I've gotten 4 straight, by the way. I'm on a
Oh, I'm off
generational
the
comeback
podium.
here.
Oh,
no,
no.
I'm on you, Nate.
It's closing in. Nate,
Mm.
this is coming down to the
This
wire
is-
here,
yo.
fellas.
Gosh.
Cahoot's not giving my shout out here. I'm on a 4 answer streak, bro.
Yeah, we don't care.
We need to run it back. We need to run it back.
Who towards us in this race? Which Sexton picked up a dominant K senior victory in Orlando last year?
Easy.
Oh, I know this. I know this.
Easy.
Bang,
Bang.
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 Nate doesn't know this.
He
Nate,
doesn't know the answer. He doesn't know the answer.
Nate doesn't know ball like that. I'm really not liking the screen lag on Emery's side, but besides that, I think this is looking good for us, fellas. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's go.
That was kind of a freebie, though.
It was.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was because Aiden didn't race, John Burke didn't race, and Stanfield didn't race. So you got that wrong. It is huge question marks from you.
Honestly, the problem was that there was no other. I thought about Adrian Cruz, but I don't think he raced that either. So
He
we were
didn't
kind of
race
just
either.
yeah, we were just kind of out
I think
of.
I think
Texan
Peyton was the
options.
only guy. If you talked about PKS, obviously this is SKUSA specific with the first round of the Pro Tour, but I mean it was an all Texas podium I think at PKS, except for Isambard who won. It was Elio, Aiden, Alex.
Shout out Chuck.
I don't know who else was on that podium, but it was like literally all just guys from
It was Vasquez, no?
Vasquez.
Fourth. Because it was
And
Vasquez
and
fourth.
Peyton finished
no,
1
Vasquez
wearing
third.
Colin Brown's crash helmet because Colin Brown was running him.
Yeah, correct.
Rest in peace, that helmet.
Hey, they got it
quit.
fixed. They got it fixed.
Let me know when the Road to Indy trivia starts. I'm out.
Simon, come on. What happened? You said you were coming from me, pal.
There we go. 5 in a row, baby.
All right, it's getting close here. I really
got-
need Nate to get one wrong.
Come on, Nate.
So Nate's
Messed
going to
up,
get
dude.
the last 3 wrong, and Riley, Caleb, and myself have got to get them right, and within like a second of the answers coming up to maximize our
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
Pretty much. If Nate misses all 3, Riley and Caleb have to get at least 2 of them to win realistically.
How
Henry's
many
got
do
to
we
get
have
all
left?
3.
3 left.
Yeah, there's 3 questions left.
Riley, lock in. Round 3 before Pro Tour.
Oh my God.
Always MCC from Speed Sports. I made this drive. I made this drive.
My sister's in the chat hyping me up. I made this drive. It was this one.
Please be right, because I made this drive.
Oh my God. I want to
You made
say
this drive.
any, mini, mighty, mo.
Shout out Megan. That's my sister.
I'm doing it. Yes!
No!
Yes! 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 Oh my God.
Problem is, Nate got it right.
No,
when
give it
Nate
away.
celebrated,
You're lying.
he stayed quiet.
Stop playing.
Nate, you
What
did not
gave
get
it
it right.
What gave it away?
What gave it away?
Correct.
Crashing out.
I don't know, I just guessed. Geography nerd.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, sister. I blew it on this one.
Sorry,
Once
Casey
again.
Nation, we let you guys down. This is atrocious.
What? Yeah.
Unacceptable.
I was gonna
We
say, you
cannot let
guys.
UTN win. Can you kick him for the game?
Dude, my tire pressures came in crazy at the end of this round.
Ah, this is
Oh.
dang it, dude.
He said tire pressures.
Dude, my go-kart, listen, I fell back, but I'm back. All right.
Riley and Caleb have to get both questions right. Alex is unfortunately mathematically
I'm out.
eliminated, even though
Hey, Emery, shoot me a text. Shoot me a text. We'll get it figured out after that. All right.
We need some post-production like the mini golf tournament.
yeah, we're gonna edit
Yeah.
all of this to make it seem like
There's got to be penalties though.
Nate Dean
There's
does
gotta
not
be-
exist.
There's
And Nate's got
gotta
a
be
pushback.
penalties.
He's got a pushback.
I don't go. I haven't
I
played.
see it. I see it.
I got a GoPro. I'm protesting it.
I got GoPro footage.
We need to
It's
do
good.
room scans like they do like whenever you take tests on
Honor Lock.
We gotta
Yeah.
we gotta do room scans here because this is
We need-
bogus.
We need Xander and Rob to be in post-race tech here and decide.
All right, that's it. We're opening up a window on the second monitor.
Listen, Emery,
Simon, what are you doing?
What's up?
Emery, how fast
Gosh,
could
it's
you
our job to know.
how fast could you put together like a couple bonus questions, you know?
Wait.
I mean, I
I'm
could
not
do a
ending it
3.
like this.
Can we do
I
it
mean, we-
overtime like a
No.
like a shootout?
No.
I like the sound of that.
No.
Sounds like a lot of people that don't want to lose to Nate.
How about some Texas specific questions? Huh, Emery? What we got coming up?
Can you ask me about
Well-
crossing the only?
Emery had a weekend to forget at Speed Sports USB.
Wait, I actually know this. I think.
It was bad.
Horrible.
I was putting this out there.
I
I chose
don't-
36. I went for the worst.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I chose the same thing, and I think it was that bad.
I think I'm wrong.
I don't think it was that far back.
Please be 36. Dang
Oh.
it.
Dang it.
Oh,
Nate, did you get that right?
No.
Nice.
I think that's it
Bro.
though. We lost.
Y'all don't know my racing. It's unfortunate. Worst possible weekend. I finished. To be fair to you guys, I guess 36. I finished 37th before penalties, but I gained 6 spots.
The last
God.
Texas kart shop owner to win a Pro Tour race.
I don't know. Was
That's a
that
good one.
Sean Owens?
Would it be Mike Jones? Won Super Nets?
Mike Jones.
Is it,
Was
it's not Rudolph? Is it?
No, Alan hasn't raced in
No,
a
it's got to be
while.
Mike. It's got to be Mike.
Either him or Sean, I think. Sean.
No, Sean doesn't do SKUSA or Pro Tour. He does rock.
I think I would
It has to be Mike.
throw my hat. I think it would be Mike. That'd be my submission on that. I don't know. I don't really know my Texan ball.
That's
like
right!
that, so-
Mike Jones.
Hey, give me
Mike
two points.
Jones.
Give him some points. Give him some points.
Give me
Mike
points, give me points.
Jones.
With Greg Bell. There you go.
All right,
Alright.
final one.
Down to the last question.
Thanks, Mom. I
Wait,
love
wait.
you.
Was it T-Mac?
No, it was Mike.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Mike won Super Nets.
I'm so lost.
20...
Winter Nets has a provisional entry list featuring 40 pro shifter drivers. Who was the highest shifter count last year? I know this because we talked about it. I think I got this one.
I just want to stay on the podium, man. Oh,
I'm so far off it. I've got no hope.
come on, come on, come on.
Yes!
Dang
Okay.
it, dude.
Stay on the podium. That's all that
I did
matters.
too.
Whew.
I'll take P2.
Did Nate win?
Wraps up.
Yes.
Oh, easy.
He already won before.
You
we
won 2
started that
questions
last
ago.
question. Well,
All right.
What are the final points here, Emery?
We got it. In third place. Caleb
Let's go!
Bielska.
They doubted me. Hey, I just
Nah,
want to
kick
thank
him,
everybody
kick
who didn't
It's
support
my
me.
show. It's my show.
where's the mute button?
Bro.
Congrats, Nate. Congrats. These
Someone-
egotistical people didn't stand a chance.
What's Simon waffling
Sorry.
about?
I would like to.
We're dumb.
I think we need to congratulate Rob Howard and David Cole on a fantastic victory in tonight's grid call. You know, don't even
What do
look. I mean,
All right.
you couldn't tell with Nick because he's so quiet. But look at this look in his eyes. When you go to bed, you got to think to yourself, did I earn it the right way? Did I do it without a folder?
Come on.
Look at the reflection in his glasses. You can see textbooks there. I'm not standing for it. I'm not having it.
How about a little post-race interview here with Nate Dean? First of all, you're the winner of the first ever KC Grid Talk trivia night, or KC Trivia Night, period. How does it feel coming out on top over a lot of guys who like to say they know ball?
Man, it's great. After everyone hyping me up beforehand, then coming and just hating on me in the final couple of rounds. All right, Riley. No, it was fun. It was fun to be here, winning it the right way, apart from what Henry says. But no, it was really awesome. It was fun.
Who would you like to thank for this victory?
I'd like
David
to
Cole
thank
and Rob
Lucky
Howden
down
his
here.
folder.
He was my support animal. That's about it.
Hey, there you go. True appearance.
Nate hasn't taken that tree down since.
Whoa! Yeah,
December
my
of
mom is
2020.
even
That
telling
tree has
me.
stayed up there since December of 2023, and it's not going anywhere.
Get him on. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Every day is Christmas. I respect
real.
it.
Hey, well, congrats to Nate Dean. Sadly, for those of you guys who were, I guess, guests on tonight, we actually got to talk a little bit about the SKUSA Pro Tour that's coming up this weekend. How about we keep all you guys in?
I agree.
Couple of news as well. We'll talk about thoughts, everything that we're expected to see. That was actually really fun. I think some of the most fun that I've had. So thank you all for joining. Everybody, right? Good to see Smock return. Henry, the dedication from Henry. Great to see you. We'll see. I like Christian's comment. Thanks for having me. I would have won more questions pre-2022, but
And I would have won
besides
more
that-
questions if they were pre-1990 kind of stuff.
Well, fellas, there's a lot coming up this weekend. I think the biggest thing to talk about, Emery, you said a little bit. There's a return, a little bit of change in the pro stuff. The Pro X30 category moves back to 2 finals, Saturday and Sunday. And again, here's the schedule that we have for you guys. They're going to run at the end of the order. The Pro Show is going to be for shifters only. And then you talk about the numbers this year. Riley, you've actually raced shifter in the past, so I'm interested to hear from you. There's 40. I think it's a sold-out class as of last week on about Friday. What are you kind of thinking for that and to see that package get back to where it is now?
I mean, it's always cool to see the shifters do well as far as entry numbers go. Like, I mean, I remember when I was racing shifter, it was more towards the end of the Honda era, so there wasn't that many. But I mean, obviously the shifter is like the pinnacle of go-karting to me, at least. So seeing them do so well and like the hype behind it, like the pro show is going to be awesome, and I know we got a lot of really cool things planned for it. So yeah, the pro show's gonna be cool.
How much can you share about it or stuff that we're expected to see this weekend from our side and as well from the scheduling side?
I can't share much, but if you are in the pro shifter class or even the X30 class, we're having a media days, 2 of them, or 3 of them actually, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the rental building. The sign-up sheet will be put out shortly, so get on that. We're doing some cool stuff there. Other than that, the pro show's gonna be cool. We're gonna have some nice intro stuff, and that's about all I want to divulge from what we have planned.
Well, there you go. And I'm going to open the floor up here as well. We'll go one by one from top of the screen all the way down to Henry in order. But, fellas, what are we excited for this weekend? Emery, I'm going to start with you, and especially a new year of the Pro Tour that is already broken 300 entries this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, the shifter field, first and foremost, is phenomenal. Like, I had to look at the entry list. I know it's not officially public information quite yet, but that field is absolutely stacked, and I think it sets the grid for what should be a phenomenal 2025 season. I know on our end, as Riley's alluded to, I'm absolutely positive we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up soon. The atmosphere of being back at Pro Tour for the first time in 8 months, kind of clean slate, new championship battles and everything, and as well as across the board, with just about every field having strong numbers. I mean, we're going to see, I think, some phenomenal racing. And plus, speed sports, in my opinion, one of the most versatile tracks in America. You get good racing
One of my favorites.
in KA, you get good racing in shifter, you get good racing in some of the support categories as well. There is a lot to like about that track, a lot to like about the fields, and I cannot wait to see the on-track action this weekend.
Amen.
Alex?
I echo that. I mean, Pro Shifter, 40 go-karts, insane. entry list is one of the most stacked that I've seen at a non-Supernats race, maybe the most stacked. GFC is coming in hot. I'm excited to see Formal in a GFC. That's going to be cool. And then on the X30 side, Moya's back. He almost won the Supernats last year, so you got to look at him as one of the favorites to go out there and win it. And just a lot of competition, right? I mean, now we get to see Norbert go after it. We're not going to have a tourney yet, but at least we're going to have some really good battles in Pro X30 as well. And again, Speed Sports to me is top 3, top 4 raceable tracks that we go to around the country. So anytime you combine those two, it's going to be awesome.
It's back in Texas.
Yes, sir. Simon.
I don't know.
You're
racing this weekend. No, it's going to be good. Back to Pro Tour, obviously, great events. So to see the start of that, we're going to see some strong fields. Really excited for Pro Show, and hoping to put on a great broadcast for y'all. So that's about it. I'm not going to dive too far into the actual drivers and classes racing this weekend, but just excited for some good action.
Henry, I guess I should say, here, let me see if I can do it. There you go. You're watching from across the pond this weekend, but what has kind of caught your attention so far leading up to another year of some Pro Tour racing?
Well, I'll try and be as succinct as possible because I've been in karting since 1995 as a driver, as a marshal, as everything, team owner, you name it, commentator, journalist. I only wish that every other race organizer, promoter, and people that run events around the world in karting would watch and be at Speed Sports this weekend to see how it's done. Why have you got 40 pro shifters? Because pro shifter has become the class of the stars, because the drivers have been promoted and featured and the stories have been told, and there's a reason why people are pumping money into the class. I'm not saying that everything is perfect, nothing ever is. I think that SKUSA should be proud of the way they've done this. Mainly though, it's down to Kart Chaser. I come and work with you guys as often as possible because I love what you do. I love the way you do it. And yeah, I'm just glad to be hanging on to the coattails of the karting revolution, because the karting revolution is being televised, and it's being televised in the USA. And I cannot wait to see 40 pro shifters. It'll be a sight that, everybody around the world needs to see. This is how it's done. This is the way that karting will finally turn in from niche to mainstream.
I like that. That's a great answer, Henry. And hey, round of applause as well. Thank you very much for that, Henry. We appreciate that. Smock actually just disappeared. He's a shifter enthusiast. I wanted to hear from him, but we'll move on to Nate Dean. Nate, I mean, you're obviously working on the media side this weekend with EKN, but what are you excited to see this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to follow up what Henry did. Ready to run through a brick wall after that one. But I think it's talking, you guys touched on the pro field with X30 and shifter. K100 Senior has been incredible in 2025 so far. Between the winter series and the first round of USPKS at Daytona, had some incredibly close battles. And like we've seen at TSRS and past seasons when national series have gone to Speed Sports, it's been incredibly good racing. So that's going to be something to look out for too. But kind of touching on what Henry said, it's just the hype going into this weekend is something I haven't felt in a long time. And especially in an era of karting where we're talking about schedule congestion and a lot of races going back to back and the feel in the pack not being what it is. To be able to feel like this big event that Pro Tour is coming up this weekend is really cool, and just really excited for it.
Hey, well said. I'm ready to run through a brick wall after what you just said, Nate. That's, I mean, we're ready for it. I think all of us, we've been, this is what we've been prepping for, I think, all year. There's a lot of work that's going to go into this weekend. We're excited for you guys at home to see it as well, for the work that, Alan and the entire crew at Houston have done. I've seen it kind of go up and the preparations they've gone through. It's going to be a packed house. I mean, the paddock I was there last weekend. This weekend, it's going to be, it's really going to be from fence to fence. And it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed. You can't fit another soul in there. There's drivers still trying to get in. we'll see as well. I think one of the things that we saw last weekend at Rock, the start line moved to the back straightaway. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that at all because I think you have such good racing in it turns 1, 2, and 3. So I really
Gotta start in the S's.
We gotta start in the S's, man. Like there's just,
And
we do it all the time.
You're throwing it right in a heavy braking zone too.
Exactly.
Which is like the worst for a start.
Exactly.
So it's safer.
And I don't know, right? Because you throw it in a braking zone, it's a right-hander, and I think there's more often than not, like turn 6 on the exit, like you see a lot of incidents there already. Especially turn 7 as well. It's a very, very slow speed corner and shifter and whatever. So I really think, having raced there at Speed Sports, I've started races on that back straightaway. I've started races in the S's. It's much better in the S's. Time and time again. Like I've gotten involved in incidents in 6 and 7 because we've started on the back straightaway, and I think starting on the front straight into the S's, I think that's the big thing. Simon, looks like you have something to say.
I was just going to ask if it was because of the S's that you're getting into incidents.
No. What are you talking about? No, they so they like cut the track. So no, it was I didn't really understand that, but sure. No, I don't know what to respond. Anyways, fellas, any last thoughts before we close this one off and get ready to go to work this weekend?
Well, we got to throw it to a commercial break for our partners.
Oh, that is true. We'll be right back. Thank you for reminding us. This is the second week in a row. We almost finished, but we'll be right back after this. Are you looking to take the next step in your racing journey? Well, look no further than PitFit.
With 2 locations in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Indianapolis, Indiana, PitFit trains drivers all the way from grassroots level karting to IndyCar and NASCAR, with top-of-the-line personalized coaching to improve physical and cognitive fitness.
For more information on programs, check out PitFit on Instagram or Facebook today. DPK Americas is bridging the gap between the U.S. and the 2-time world champion DPK Alonso Kart factory team in Europe.
In partnership with Team Binnick, they offer drivers a complete career path from the Americas to Europe that allows them to continue their driver development on both sides of the world, all underneath the DPK umbrella.
For more information, contact DPK Americas at max@drivensm.com to take the next step in your driver development journey today.
Join us for the biggest kart racing convention of the year, the 39th OVKA Kart Racing Trade Show and Swap Meet, Saturday, February 1st, Roberts Center, Wilmington, Ohio. Whether you're into sprint karting, dirt and oval racing, road racing, unlimiteds, or vintage karting, there are deals here for you. Shop our 60,000 square foot show floor, filled with the karts, parts, and supplies you need. Network with kart racers of all disciplines from across the country. Get insights from experts at our performance seminars. Visit our Intro to Kart Racing open house to get started in racing. Visit OVKA.com. Vendor registration is now open. OVKA.com.
All right, welcome back. One of the guys that we didn't hear from, Caleb, actually, I wanted to hear from you because you're a big shifter enthusiast. We've had this conversation time and time again, but you've been out of the karting scene, I guess, for a little while. Obviously, working, but what's it like, watching from I would say a consumer side of things as a fan, seeing the shifter field that we're about to witness here this weekend? Oh, so you are muted right now.
Sorry about that. It's nice to see. Like you said, I've been a big proponent for shifters. I grew up in the junior shifter category. Probably the end of it. It's from 125 motos and the transition over to the 175 and the KZ. But I remember back, was it 2022, 23, out at Utah when there was about 5 shifters. And everyone's asking, why are we doing this? And look how far it's come from then till now. I mean, you're talking 40 shifters. That's something we haven't seen since the 90s. And I'm sure Henry can contest to that. But being on the consumer side of it, being able to honestly talk about it at work, there are a bunch of people at work in the aviation industry who are getting into it because of what you guys are doing with Kart Chaser. So it's nice to see being a part of something in the past that's then growing into it. Of course, me getting out of it right as it started getting into its height wasn't too much fun. But being in it now, it's just really cool to be able to turn it on and see that many karts. And the fact that it's as stacked as it is, because it used to be you had 1 or 2 people start to pull away. You had your AJ Myers, you had your Jake French. They would kind of be pulling away from the field, and you had people filling in. But now seeing that there's just this stack of 20, 30 up in front where you can basically throw a blanket over it and see everyone there, it's good to see. And again, big proponent of shifters. Always been a big proponent of shifters. I try to help out with a couple of teams in Indiana when I can get their program up and going. But it's awesome to see how far it's come.
Yeah, agreed. And I mean, for just a general question, when was the last time that that we saw this much hype about a class that, like Caleb said, it was, and for the lack of better terms, it was dying at Utah. And a couple of years ago, where you had two shifters, I think, in Masters that weekend, if I'm not mistaken, somebody pulled out mid-weekend. When was the last time that we saw something like this, guys? Open floor to anybody.
2015 or 2016, and back when they had S1 in the Moto program, would be my guess.
I mean, there's obviously in the FIA events, you have the KZ World Cup, which is, the shifter, the terminology in Europe. But that's the World Championship. It's a one-off, and you get, 80, 90, sometimes 100 entries, in that. But for an actual round of a series, not like a one-off championship, you've got to look back to, the days of even where they had supercar racing around Silverstone in the late 70s and early 80s, where you've got so many stars, racing in such a big event with such a big hype. You had 20,000 spectators coming to watch go-kart racing. That those days aren't back yet, but surely they're on their way, just because karting, not just in the USA but around the place, is getting out to more viewers. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. It's honestly exciting. Honestly, guys, for the first ever Kahoot KC Trivia Night, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys here enjoyed it. The 8 of us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And it seems like the reception in the comments, we got to do this more often. What do you guys think?
I agree.
I'm going to win next time.
100%.
100%. I'm in.
I want to crack an 8 at some point.
How about we do this? How about we do this next time? We extend a formal invitation to David Cole, and him and Emery Lyda can go head to head next time around, and we'll see what we do.
I think that we got after each or before each SKUSA event. So Nate isn't in the next one because he's already through, and then we have one before Summer Nats or one before Spring Nats, and then the 3 winners go head to head before Vegas Super Nats.
How about a little playoff system? I like that. A little playoff system. I like. How about the podium? So you have 3, 6. You have 9 guys that make it in. So that puts me and Riley in as well. I just want to play.
Kill 110.
I just want in on this. Yeah, we'll figure something out. This will be like Grow the Grid, kind of like they do over at F1. But this is good. I like this.
Sounds like a good idea.
Champions League.
Yeah, there you go. Well, fellas, sadly, I wish we had more time, but I mean, this is.
They call me Rainbow.
Oh no, I'll bring.
We do GeoGuessr.
You're all gonna lose in GeoGuessr. I promise.
Well, sadly, all good things must come to an end. And KC Trivia Night is coming to an end. For those of you who watched on at home, we appreciate you guys joining. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did here. We'll see you guys this weekend. We're live bright and early at 8 a.m., I believe, Saturday and Sunday. A lot of cool stuff coming our way. From all of us here at KC Grid Talk, from us here at Kart Chaser, even at eKarting News, past and present KC, members and guests, I should say, a big family. We thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you this weekend. Thank you, guys.